Affirmations. Releasing the suppressed feminine. Embracing the divine feminine. I am going beyond all painful patriarchal programming and patterning concerning the true nature of feminine qualities, all associated gifts and modes of expression created within the outgoing systems and structures of the 3D world. I am now going beyond all painful patriarchal programming and patterning concerning feminine qualities, all associated gifts, modes of expression inherited within my family and bloodlines. I am now going beyond all painful patriarchal programming and patterning received from all other lifetimes across all time and space concerning feminine qualities, all associated gifts and modes of expression that continues to cause suffering, struggle, or conflict in my being. The full power and light of the goddess began to leave with the fall of Lemuria. Now that time is over. The full power and light of the goddess is returning. I am open to the new spectrum of feminine power that is rising in this ascending world. In alignment with this emerging power and light, I am open to a higher dimension of light. I am moving into a new phase of grace, of connection to a new octave of divine possibility. I am open to the full mystical and magical embrace of the returning goddess and all of her sovereign gifts. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all cultural and patriarchal judgments, opinions, beliefs, stories, and programming, including any suppression of the true feminine archetypal energy within me that in any shape or form still lingers in my unconscious mind, disturbing, interfering, or unbalancing my relationship to the feminine in its purest forms. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all patriarchal programming received, whether consciously or unconsciously, from cultural influences that encourages any abusive or challenging relationship between myself and the repressed, distorted feminine. I'm now dissolving, clearing, releasing all 3D cultural patriarchal programming, where the feminine has been suppressed or harmed in any way, including the pain of abuse, betrayal, cruelty, violence. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all influences and programs from any 3D system that has used its voice and power to harm, distort, suppress, or unbalance the feminine. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all influences or programming from any 3D dogmatic authority figure that has used their voice or power to harm, distort, or suppress the feminine. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any cultural, patriarchal programming I have received that creates any form of suppression, limitation, or disturbance in my heart and mind. any form of guilt, shame, inadequacy, any form of unhealthy relating to the world. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing the harmful effects of patriarchal abuse, misogyny and violence. All cultural patriarchal programming that creates any form of limitation, disturbance or imbalance in my mind. Any form of repression or distortion or imbalance concerning the expression of true feminine energy. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing anywhere I have suppressed or rejected my innate feminine. Anywhere I have rejected my feminine energy. Anywhere I have rejected the feminine energy in another. Anywhere I have been afraid of outshining those expressing strong masculine energy. Anywhere I have repressed or subordinated my inner feminine to any expression of domineering masculine energy in the world around me. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any subtle and not so subtle messages in my unconscious mind, originating through any media channel that too narrowly defines, stereotypes, and objectifies women. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all messages and pictures of reality I have accepted in my unconscious mind around how women should look, what they should wear, and the perfect body image they should aspire to. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all cultural influences that represses or distorts the expression of feminine energy, including stereotypical ideas such as women must be passive, submissive, pleasing, difficult, erratic, highly emotional, unbalanced, and unpredictable. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all old patriarchal influences that represses or distorts the expression of feminine energy, including ideas such as a woman's place is in the home, a woman's place is to care for her husband or partner's needs, the main role of a woman is to birth and raise children. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all cultural pressures that limit the range of expression of the feminine in my being. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all cultural pressure that limits or blocks the full range of expression of the feminine within my heart, body, and mind. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing anywhere I have blocked or distorted my imagination, anywhere I have blocked or distorted my intuition, anywhere I have blocked, switched off, distorted, dumbed down my innate light, my innate intelligence and wisdom, anywhere I have blocked or distorted my priestess archetype. I am now going beyond all painful patriarchal programming and patterning concerning the true nature of feminine qualities, all associated gifts and modes of expression created within any cultural paradigm of the 3D world. The full power and light of the goddess is returning. I am open to the new spectrum of feminine power that is rising in this ascending world. In alignment with this emerging power and light, I am open to a higher dimension of light. I am moving into a new phase of grace, of connection to a new octave of divine possibility. I am open to the full embrace of the returning goddess and her sovereign gifts. I now embrace and activate the true divine feminine archetype within me. This archetypal energy is connected to the light. This energy guides me. It is expansive and empowering. The divine feminine is free from all programming received from any influencing culture, especially anything formed during my formative years. The divine feminine is free from all toxic cultural influences, including the toxic media. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any and all patriarchal dogmatic ideas, negative programming received from any religious source, mythological source, any written source including fairy tales concerning the distorted or suppressed feminine. I am now clearing and releasing all ideas and dogmatic beliefs concerning the banishment of the goddess within the Judeo-Christian Islamic traditions. I am now clearing and releasing anywhere my unconscious mind still holds on to the old biblical story that Eve seduced Adam in the Garden of Eden, and therefore was responsible for the fall of humanity to its current low state of consciousness. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all false ideas within the Christian tradition of the saintly Mother Virgin and harlot whore archetypes as falsely projected onto Mother Mary and also Mary Magdalene. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all distorted archetypes. The evil queen, manipulative and controlling mother, the evil stepmother, the scheming woman behind the seat of power, the mad woman, the dark witch, the seducer, prostitute and twisted lover. I am now embracing the positive and healing qualities of the dark feminine, as expressed through the power and examples of many goddesses and deities, such as Kali, Durga, Sekhmet, Hecate, Medusa, Persephone, Circe, Lilith, and many others. I am open to healing and transforming all ancient pain and rage that touches my being, the pain and rage of the suppressed feminine. As I heal this ancient pain and rage, I help to heal the world. I am now going beyond all painful patriarchal programming and patterning concerning the true nature of feminine qualities, all associated gifts and modes of expression created within outgoing religious, mythological stories and ideologies of the 3D world. The full power and light of the goddess is returning. I am open to the new spectrum of feminine power that is rising in this ascending world. In alignment with this emerging power and light, I am open to a higher dimension of light. I am moving into a new phase of grace, of connection to a new octave of divine possibility. I am open to the full embrace of the returning goddess and her sovereign gifts. I now embrace and activate the true divine feminine archetype within me. This archetypal energy is connected to the light. This energy guides me. It is expansive and empowering. The divine feminine is free from all programming received from any religious or mythological source. The divine feminine is free from all limitations, all dogma, or control. The light of the divine feminine is rising now within my being. The divine feminine is free from fear, free from shame, free from the need to criticize or judge others. I embrace the divine feminine, which is rooted in qualities such as love, gentleness, softness, vision, positive relating, strength, wisdom, and leadership. I open to the pure archetypal power of the divine feminine, the caring and supportive mother, the bright shamaness, the courageous and protective huntress, the wild woman, the wise queen who is in service to the collective, the gentle and thoughtful lover, the innocent maiden. I ask that all feminine archetypes within me work in harmony with my active masculine side, so that together they form an effective partnership of yin and yang, stillness and action, love and light. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any patriarchal programming received in the womb of my mother concerning any trauma around the energy and expression of the feminine. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any programming and patterning concerning physical, emotional, mental, verbal, and sexual abuse, and any form of disturbances concerning the suppression and distortion of the feminine passed down to me from my bloodlines through my mother's womb. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any programming I have received from my ancestral lines relating to abuse, bullying, humiliation, shaming, suffering, cruelty, the unhealthy modeling of aggression and power, any parent-child enmeshment. I am now releasing, clearing, and removing all patriarchal energetic influences, programs, imprints, projections from my mother that do not serve me, that are not in alignment with my vibration and my highest timeline. I am now dissolving, clearing, and releasing anywhere my mother reflected back to me her own wounds and traumas that created in me any degree of distortion in terms of my sense of self-care, self-love, and self-worth. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing anywhere I have not been true to myself, anywhere I have been afraid to express my authentic self, anywhere I have been afraid to shine, anywhere I habitually put others' needs before my own, anywhere I have sought my mother's approval or chased my mother's love, anywhere I feel I have not been able to live up to my mother's expectations. I am now dissolving, clearing, and releasing any memories in my unconscious mind where my mother was not able to be fully present, was not able to give love, support, care, stability, security, or where she was not able to be a clear mirror in my formative years. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any memories or experiences in my unconscious mind where my mother hindered my growth, my urge towards independence, autonomy, and the experience of interdependence in adulthood. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any vague or specific needing of my mother's approval or permission to fully live my life. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing all distortions, anything received from my mother that contributes in any way to creating overly rigid boundaries, or weak or non-existent boundaries. Anything received from my mother that contributes in any way to being over-responsible or avoiding being responsible. I am now going beyond all painful patriarchal programming and patterning concerning feminine qualities, all associated gifts and modes of expression created within my family and bloodlines. The full power and light of the goddess is returning. I am open to the new spectrum of feminine power that is rising in this ascending world. In alignment with this emerging power and light, I am open to a higher dimension of light. I am moving into a new phase of grace. of connection to a new octave of divine possibility. I am open to the full embrace of the returning goddess and her sovereign gifts. I now embrace and activate the true divine feminine archetypes within me. This archetypal energy is connected to the light. This energy guides me. It is expansive and empowering. This divine feminine is free from all programming received from my parents and ancestral lines. This divine feminine is interdependent, which embraces the positive qualities of independence and vulnerability. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing anywhere I have experienced the repressed, distorted, or unbalanced feminine through any family connection, friendship, romantic relationship, working relationship. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any experience of toxic, narcissistic behavior. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing any lies, deceit, control or manipulation, hurt or harm by the suppressed and distorted feminine to me. I am now dissolving, clearing, releasing anywhere I have experienced the repressed, distorted, or unbalanced feminine energy through the expression of any other, where they were critical, disapproving, ridiculing, harassing, controlling, raging, or being mentally unbalanced in any way. I now embrace and activate the true divine feminine archetypes within me. This archetypal energy is connected to the light. This energy guides me. It is expansive and empowering. As I embrace the divine feminine within me, I am able to relate naturally, effortlessly and happily with others and the world. I am able to connect more naturally, effortlessly, happily and intimately in sexual relationships. I am able to magnetize and manifest abundance in all of its various and delightful forms. As I embrace and activate the true divine feminine within me, I create healthy boundaries. I know and meet all my physical and emotional needs. I give and receive in equal measure. I am able to be visible in the world, how I wish to be truly seen and heard. As I embrace and activate the true divine feminine within me, I become self-caring, self-loving, able to gently flow through the world, able to become a spiritual adult, able to be guided by my higher self along my soul's path and highest destiny. As I embrace and activate the true divine feminine within me, I open to the vast range of inner potential within my being. I am increasingly in touch with my innate abilities and gifts. True modes of expression. My chosen identity and heartfelt values. As I embrace and activate the true divine feminine within me, I allow a true balanced partnership to emerge between my yin imaginative and intuitive feminine side and my yang active masculine side. Together they form an effective balanced partnership that embraces inner and outer, stillness and action, love and light, power and vulnerability. Many blessings.